The Sixers finally made a trade. We are going to talk about the details of that trade, the players that it included, the contracts. Does it make the Sixers better? Does it make them worse in the now, in the future? We're going to talk about all of that from the Sixers team. But without further ado, here's the intro. What's going on, Cliffhangers? We are back with another video. We are still on the road to 5,000 subscribers before the end of 2025. So make sure you hit that like button, you hit that subscribe button down below. I would greatly appreciate it. Also hit that bell notification down below. Become a part of the Noti Gang. Make sure you never miss a video. Get me to 100 likes on this video. Let's get into it. All right, so the Philadelphia 76ers traded Caleb Martin to the Dallas Mavericks for Quentin Grimes. And my immediate thoughts about the trade, they are very simple. It's good because the Sixers need players that play basketball. Now, Caleb Martin has had an injury-riddled season. He could not stay healthy this season. He did have that stretch of games where he looked really good. He had that Christmas Day game in Boston where he hit 7 threes. He was starting to, turn into the Caleb Martin that we were expecting him to be when he signed with the Sixers over the offseason. Unfortunately, he couldn't stay healthy. I think he played like a couple more games after that, then got hurt. I forget what the injury is. I honestly don't care. I've been so checked out because of all the injuries with the Sixers and nobody ever playing. But like I said, simple breakdown of this trade to me, simple. The Sixers got a guy that is going to play basketball. Caleb Martin was not playing basketball. Like I said, story of the season, the Sixers injuries, all of their big-time players or players that they signed in the offseason or players that you want to go see or come to the games to see, they have not played for a long stretch of time. They don't play basketball. It's no point of I'm so done. There's no point of having them on the team if they're not going to play. I was a big fan of Caleb Martin at the beginning of the season, right? I was defending him a lot because I knew that he was a good player that Sixers had signed. A lot of fans wanted him traded, and I could see why. He wasn't playing well. Sometimes he wouldn't be playing because of the injury. He also had that funny thing with his shoulder where he wasn't shooting well. It was like a hitch in the shot. But I understand it, but I was trying to be a strong defender of him to let him play some games, let him get into a rhythm because we know what he can do, especially in the playoffs because he is a playoff riser. I was always trying to defend him from that standpoint. But at this point, like I said, he wasn't playing games. So it's like, I'm so tired of the Sixers thing where none of the big players, none of the big names, none of the guys that we signed were playing games. Whatever, I'm done with it. The Sixers finally got somebody back in Quentin Grimes, who has played 47 games this season compared to Caleb Martin's 31. And I get it. I'm happy for it because I'm finally going to be able to see a guy that they acquired play basketball, right? And that should be the number one thing on all Sixers fans' minds. It's not about Caleb Martin was a good player. They have him on this contract. I get it. That's all important. But right now, that doesn't matter. We need guys that play basketball. That should be the mantra, or that should be the focal standpoint of what Daryl Morey and this Sixers front office should be looking for. Are these guys going to play basketball for our team? Don't get any more injury-prone players. When you're looking at the outlook, even looking at, with the rumors around Paul George being traded, maybe Andre Drummond. When you're looking at that, stop bringing in guys that are injury-prone because it's over for that, right? We already have a huge injury-prone star in Joel Embiid. You can't bring more injury-prone players in because you're going to need to compete in those games that Joel Embiid can't play. And that's just the story, right? That's just the fact of the matter is Joel Embiid doesn't play a lot of games, so you're going to need other guys surrounding him that are going to be able to play a lot, like a Tyrese Maxey. Jeremy McCain is out, but before that, he wasn't like an injury-prone player, but Tyrese Maxey, Jeremy McCain, Yabusele, Justin Edwards, Adembo, these guys, and Quentin Grimes, you're going to need these guys to play. Also, Quentin Grimes is not a bad pickup at all. He's averaging 10 points this season on shooting 40% from three, 6'4". He's going to be able to compete on defense alongside Maxey while Jared McCain is out. It's a pretty good pickup for the Sixers, right? He's also a restricted free agent, so the Sixers will have an opportunity to re-sign him in the summer. But a lot of this move was made because they wanted to sign Guerschon Yabusele back. It opens up the MLE in order for them to have an opportunity to sign Guerschon. And I completely understand it because Guerschon, too, is one of those guys that play basketball. We want him on this Sixers team, right? If you play basketball and you play it consistently, we want you on this team because we, the fans, would like to see our team and the players playing basketball. I don't want to be seeing Kyle Lowry and Reggie Jackson out there. I'm sorry. I just don't want to see it, especially consistently getting meaningful minutes. I don't want to see it. Get me some young guys in here, some athletic guys like Quentin Grimes, Guerschon Yabusele, who are going to go out there, compete, and be able to be available every single night, and I don't have to worry about, oh my God, is he going to be out? Is he going to be out? Is he going to be out? I don't want to worry about that anymore as a fan, especially when I'm watching these other teams out here, like these high these real contending teams that are not worried about if their stars are playing night in, night out. Like, I'm done with it. I'm done with it. Get me guys who play basketball. But overall, Quentin Grimes is a solid pickup. He's going to be a good replacement he's going to be a good replacement for Caleb Martin. Once again, Caleb Martin wasn't playing, so it's not going to be much of an upgrade he's going to have to do, but just play some games, right? He's going to be a good shooter that you compare next to Maxey. It's a great pickup. A lot of people were complaining at first when the trade news dropped. When you really peel the curtain back and really think about why they made this move, it helps in the now. It also helps in the future, just in case they don't want to sign Quentin Grimes back. It opens up some money. Maybe they want to start with the rebuild. Maybe they want to, they're starting to get rid of players. I'm assuming we're going to see another trade happen soon, or like they're probably going to like release Andre Drummond, something to that fact, because it looks like they're trying to get all the old guys or the guys who don't play off the team. I'm happy with that. I just want to see my guys play basketball, man. But those are my thoughts on the trade. Let me know what you think. Should the Sixers have traded Caleb Martin away? Do you like the Quentin Grimes pickup? Let me know in the comment section below what y'all think. I'll holla at y'all.